What's going on, guys? Hope you're all staying healthy and having a great day. In this video, we're finally going to rip apart these two rigs and get the monster rack build pretty much finished up. Alright, so this was the card that was actually on the motherboard. Look how much smaller this is. This is a 1660 Ti, bare bones, doesn't even have a back plate. The 1660 amp version, just like look the size difference in the fans and how much nicer the cards themselves actually are. They have a full back plate, so you can't touch any of the connections. So either way, I just wanted to point that out. But let's get a riser on this guy right here. I actually think I'm gonna go back to using my GoPro. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, because that ZV-1 is nice when you're doing still shots and everything else, but it's too jumpy when I am recording because I do a lot of physical stuff versus just standing there pointing it at something and talking about it. I'm always moving around. All right, so riser is now on, so we have 7 cards right here with risers all ready to go. So let's throw the hangers on them. As you can see, all the cards lined up, ready to go with hangers. So let's get these guys on the rack. There they are, all hung up. So this PDU, I'm just gonna push it back so it's on the back half of the bracket, but the middle right here is still open. So I hope that works out, but I mean, I guess we'll see. I apologize for the fan noise. I'm sure it's pretty loud to you guys right now, but so that's all hung up. Now, next point of attack, let's start disassembling this right here. So let's take out the Molex. We'll unplug the motherboard, unplug the CPU, and the other Molex, which is back here. Unplug all this stuff. Actually, I'll keep that in the board. We'll take this USB out because we don't need this one, but I don't want to confuse it with the one we need to use. This is the one we need to use, so we'll put this on top of the Server PSU, and I'll put the one that's for the other farm over here. All right, so now let's unscrew this board and let's get her onto this. All right. Now, actually, before I mount this, I have a surprise for you guys. We are going to try something that I've actually never used before. You know how this rig had 7 cards on it? This rig that we're taking apart also has 7 cards on it. And this H110 BTC Plus motherboard can only hold 13 GPUs. So we are going to put a 14th right here on this slot. My boy Rondi actually gave this to me months ago, and I totally forgot I had it. If I remembered I had this, I would have made a video on it a long time ago. But I think this is the perfect application because I actually need it. So this right here is a USB by M.2. So you should be able to put another riser and card onto this slot. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give it a shot. So that just installs like that. Pretty simple. Now we have the means for 14 GPUs. Pretty cool. All right, let me just get this situated so I can get this in here, and I'll be back in a second. All right, so this network switch is gonna actually just sit right on the back half of the frame like that. Should be fine. All right, let's, I guess we're ready to disassemble this one, so let's do it. As you can see, we got the next 7 on the table here, ready to go. So let's get some hangers on it, and then we'll start plugging everything into the motherboard. All right, all the hangers are on. Now let's get a riser on this card right here, the one that was on the board. And I also have to get a splitter for it. I have right here. All right, I'm gonna start hanging these cards too. So I'm gonna get the rest of these hung, and then we'll plug it all in. She is beautiful. So excited. How crazy does that look? Wait till I get the entire thing all situated and this is up and running. I think this is gonna look killer. All right, so 2 server PSUs next, and then we'll start running all the USBs after we connect all the power cables. So just like the other one, I'm gonna take this server PSU and we're gonna stick this one right here. Okay, then the game changer breakout board, first thing you want to do, or that I like to do anyways, is I like to push in the 24 pins so that's all set. Okay, and then I want to plug in this SATA by SATA and Molex to this slot right here, the back one, so you don't fry the board. All right, so it's quite the rat's nest, but all the cards are plugged in. I just have to zip tie them together or use those Velcro straps. I actually do have a couple, so I might do that right before we leave. But I want to get all the USBs plugged in because it's getting late. I kind of have to get out of here. So let's get all those plugged in and let's get this thing turned back on. All right, here she is. All good to go. All the USBs are plugged in. It's a complete mess and I apologize, but I have the 14th plugged into that M.2 / PCIE 1X slot. So let's see if she cranks up in Hive. All right, turn this one on. Cards came on. Turn on the game changer breakout board and the motherboard. All right, we'll give this a few minutes to boot up. All right, so we got her all up and running, but the issue is it's only reading 13 GPUs. It's not reading the M.2 USB. I just unplugged it, restarted it, and it's still registered with 13, so I know that one's the one not reading. I guess I'm just gonna have to unplug that card. If this doesn't work, I just reseated it. Hopefully that works. Nope. Still 13 GPUs. All right, so that M.2 by USB PCIE is not working. So I'm gonna try one more time to swap out that USB cable to see if it's that. But if it's not that, then obviously we have other issues. So let's go from there, let's try it. All right, I just switched it, come on. Nope, 13 GPUs, damn it. All right, so this, apparently, I don't know if the H110 Pro can take 14 GPUs or not. Man, that sucks. So this rig will not work with this extra M.2 PCIE slot adapter. I'm not sure why, but apparently it doesn't like it. So I'm just gonna run this board with 13 GPUs, and I'm going to take the 14th back to my primary location with the 3060 rig. I was going to put it on the AMD rig here, but I really don't want to have a mixed rig, so I'd rather bring it home and we'll go from there. But either way, guys, there it is, the Monster Rack build. I appreciate you guys for watching. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.